Hey, Dusty, congratulations. Who is the first question? Who's first up for Dusty? We'll start in the third row on your right here.
Hey, Dusty. When Altuve's coming to the plate in these big-time situations, what comes to your mind? It seems like he just...
Well, just get a good pitch to hit. And if he gets a good pitch to hit, he can lose it. And he sees the ball well here. I mean, that was... And then the next thing, I just didn't... I didn't want the left fielder to reach over the wall like Tavares did the other day. And, I mean, that was big by Presley. That was big hit by Diaz and a big walk with with Singleton, to give us a chance. And, that was a huge victory. I mean, this will go down in history.
Far back on your left, Dusty.
Hi, Dusty. I guess this notion that Abreu hit Garcia on purpose,
Yeah.
I was just wanted to get your reaction and how you
Well, you
feel
saw my
about it.
reaction already.
Yeah?
I mean, that was, it didn't make any sense to me. I mean, we got a 2-run game, and they explained to me that, the guy just hit a 3-run homer, but that was a mistake that he hit a 3-run homer. His ball was down and in, and he wasn't trying to go down and in. And, we pitch him up, and we pitch him up and in. And anytime you're throwing a projectile 97 miles an hour, some of them are going to get away. I don't care if you're big league, Hall of Fame, I don't care who you are. And, I'm just glad we came back, and won the game. The guys were with us because, we didn't do anything wrong. And I can understand, I was talking to Bruce Bochy out there, I can understand how he would take exception to that because nobody likes to get hit. But you're certainly not going to, add runs on in the ninth inning in the playoffs when we're trying to win the game. I mean, this, I just, how do you prove intent? I mean, that's what I don't understand. And I ain't been that mad in a long time. And I don't usually get mad about nothing. So I'm just glad that we won the game, and it turned out right for us.
Go to the third row on your left, Dusty.
Yeah.
Maldonado said that fracas kind of woke the Astros up. Is that what you saw out of the team?
I don't know. I didn't see. I wasn't seeing nothing. I was just seeing red, And so, I couldn't even see straight because I was just. I mean, I hope it did, And if that's what it takes, sometimes I guess you got to do it.
Go to the third row on your right here, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty, with Jose again, why do you think he's able to calm himself down and deliver in these big moments?
Number one, he wants to be up there. And number two, he's at a high concentration level because that's what it takes in big moments like that is concentration, desire, and relaxation all encompassed in one. And everybody can't do all three of those things. And so, this dude is one of the baddest dudes I ever seen. I've seen some greats.
Go far back on your left again.
How much did you wrestle with keeping Verlander out there? Was there a lot of
No.
talk?
No, because like we were trying to get through the sixth, and then the left fielder hit that ball by Bregman. That could have been right. That was barely by him. They had some balls that were barely. The one pitch that Verlander, he made like 3 mistakes. He made one, a slider to Seager to start that inning, and and then the ball came down and in on Adalis where you don't pitch him, and then the other one he missed location, and that ball was off the plate, on the home run, by Lowe. But they didn't miss the mistakes. This guy was dealing. He was in, you're in that bridge time of the game in the 6th and 7th, but you don't really want to go to your back in the bullpen, but you don't want to, go to, you want to stick with your high leverage guys. So if things go well in that 6th inning, then I got a fresh Neris, Abreu, and Presley. So then sometimes when you plan, the other team messes up your plans.
Dusty, I think your closer's outside, so we'll see you in Houston.
All right, I'll see you there. Hope I'm still on the field.
For Ryan. We'll start right here, third row on your right, Ryan.
Ryan, you enter the game after a lot of craziness. Garcia gets plunked, Altuve's homer. How do you kind of reset yourself and get yourself ready for that ninth inning?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that was completely unintentional, man. Like, just one of those balls that just kind of slipped out of his hand and emotions ran high. And, you know, it's obviously not the game that we want to kind of do that kind of stuff. So, you know, it's kind of a chaotic moment. You're trying to calm down. You kind of get catapulted into that game. So best way you can do it is just go out there and just try to stay within yourself. Don't try to do too much. You know, let your defense work behind you and, you know, trust in Maldi and, you know, just try to make quality pitches.
Other questions for Ryan? What else we got?
Not all at once.
We'll go to Jerome right here on your left.
Obviously, you know your role on the team, but there's a point there there's nothing you can do until they give you the ball. What do you see when those guys, and you guys have done it so much in the postseason, especially Jose Altuve, where they can get you that lead almost regularly, it seems?
Yeah, I mean, every time, you know, Jose steps up to the plate, something special can happen. You know, I don't want to overshadow, you know, Singy's at bat was huge, and then Diaz's single was huge, so I kind of set up for that moment. Again, it's you know, Jose's never too big for the moment, man. He just thrives in those kind of situations. So it's special to watch him play. I'm beyond grateful to be his teammate because I get to see stuff that you guys don't on and off the field. So he's a special player, man, and it's really fun to watch.
Other questions for Ryan? All right, Ryan, congratulations. Great job. Appreciate you coming down. Justin, thanks for coming down. Appreciate it. Great win for you guys. Who is the first question for Justin? And we'll start with Jerome on your left, Justin.
Dusty said he thinks you were dealing. You only made 3 mistakes, and
Yeah.
they got all of them. Was that how you saw it as well?
You know, I thought it was a pretty significant step forward for me. I thought I pitched pretty well. But, you know, you got to make better pitches in big situations. Obviously, you try not to be too hard on yourself, but, you know, when you're feeling pretty good, I think, you know, obviously an outstanding lineup, and they still really battled me, but, you know, a couple pitches there that I would like to have back, obviously.
Other questions for Justin? Third row on your left, Justin.
After the bench is cleared, did you feel like that was a moment that kind of woke up the Astros?
You know, I don't think it was a thing of waking us up. I mean, I think we got pretty upset about it. You know, I think given the situation, I think it's pretty clear that there's no intent there. I understand that Major League Baseball is trying to take away the hit by pitch and, you know, pitchers and teams policing the game the way it used to be done. I understand that. It's dangerous. You know, but I even understand Adolis's reaction. You know, no, I don't think anybody's mad about him pimping a homer. It was the biggest homer in his career, probably. I had no problem with it. I don't think anybody on our team did, quite honestly. You know, so obviously he thought something might happen, though, because it was a pretty quick reaction. I mean, but all that aside, you know, I think I was just disappointed that the umpires threw out Abreu. You know, the umpires are there to calm the situation, keep the game moving. Let's not let things get escalated. But more importantly, they're there to just determine whether it was something that was intentional or not. And I mean, in that spot, I don't know how those 6 guys got together and determined that they were sure it was intentional, because I think, you know, from a baseball perspective, it surely was not.
Go to the third row on your right, Justin.
Hey, Justin, when Jose comes up in big spots like that, what's the feeling in the dugout and across your clubhouse?
I mean, excitement. You know, this is, you know, you want your best players up in big spots, and you know, Diaz came up and had a great at bat. Singleton came up and did an incredible job. What a great at bat he put together for the walk. You know, without those 2 at bats, you know, Altuve's not up in that situation. But then, you know, you feel the momentum building. You know, Diaz gets the hit, and it's like, all right, you know, now we've got the tying run on. And then Singleton works a big walk, and it's like, oh man, here we go. We turn the lineup over. We got nobody out, and we got our guy up. And you know, you don't use the word expect, you know, but you anticipate something great happening, and more often than not, man, he just seems to deliver. Just an incredible feel for the moment, incredible baseball player, and this doesn't surprise anybody in our locker room, that's for sure.
Anything else for Justin? All right, Justin, thanks for your
Great.
time.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Jose, congratulations. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Who's got the first question for Jose? Starting this. Oh, so we'll let Jose get settled. In the second row, right in the middle here.
José, por acá, Pedro Silva, Univisión Dallas. José, tienes 9 jonrones en este parque de pelota aquí en el Globe Life Field este año. ¿Qué hace este parque para ti que se te ha hecho tan cómodo batear? Y lo que significa este triunfo, considerando obviamente que van un sexto partido ahora en casa y un séptimo también de ser necesario en Houston.
Significa mucho poder tomar ventaja yendo a casa, ya que sabemos que falta Eovaldi para quizás el próximo juego y nos íbamos a estar en una buena posición abajo en 3-2, pero estamos todos felices, sabemos que nada está terminado, que todavía cada juego que queda es muy importante y vamos a tratar de ganarlo.
Go to Greg in the fourth row, Jose.
Jose, you were asked before the game if you had a favorite playoff moment. You said wait till after the game to ask you. So do you have a new one now?
Yeah, I gotta say this one because it just happened and still have, the emotion, the adrenaline in me. But yeah, it was a cool moment and because we ended up winning.
Go right up front in the first row.
Buenas noches, José. ¿Cómo viviste tú este partido? Un partido sub y bajas, sabes, empiezan con la ventaja, después dan vuelta a los Rangers y después obviamente ya sabes cómo terminó. ¿Cómo se vive de tu parte o de todos ustedes ahí del togado en el campo?
Sí, muy emocionante. No es nada fácil jugar un partido como este, donde Alex Bregman empieza el partido conectando un jonrón, que pensábamos en algún momento que el juego iba a quedar así porque pasaron varios innings y no habíamos anotado más carreras hasta que después pudimos seguir anotando. Pasó de todo en este juego. Lo importante es que mantuvimos la concentración, el enfoque en lo que queríamos hacer, que era llegar a base y ganar el partido, y gracias a Dios lo terminamos haciendo.
Go to Allen in the third row on your left, Jose.
Jose, do you think your team was fired up by what happened in the 8th inning?
I don't know. Hard to tell. We show up every day, like I said before the game, ready to play. We've done it so many times where we never give up and until the last out, and that's another game like today.
Go to the back left with Daniel, Jose.
José, llevaba de 4-0 en el partido, como que te había perdido en esos turnos, que hasta tocaste. ¿En qué te enfocaste sabiendo que estaba abajo por el 2 del marcador y como conectaste ese cuadrangular que le diste la diferencia al partido?
Sí, creo que eso es lo bueno de los playoffs, que de verdad creo que ninguno en el equipo está pendiente de si llevas o no llevas y de cuánto estás bateando o lo que has hecho. Playoff es de estar listo para cuando llegue el momento. Sé que todos mis compañeros de equipo tienen la misma mentalidad, están listos. Lo hemos visto en los últimos juegos, desde el primer juego de playoff, cómo todos buscan su picheo y han conectado jonrones y muy, muy importantes.
Go to the third row, Levi.
I apologize if you already answered this in Spanish, but you guys have played so well in this ballpark. Is there something about this ballpark that you guys see the ball better, or like what's going on?
No, nothing.
Just playing well, huh?
Yeah.
Go to Hannah, then Jesus, then Evan.
Hey, why do you think Garcia was so upset when he got hit?
I mean, I don't think anybody likes to get hit, especially a 95 mile per hour fastball. So I think, like I said, nobody really likes to get hit. I got hit before and it doesn't feel good at all.
Go to Jesus on the end of the second row.
Jose, Bregman talks about how you remain calm at all times. How do you remain calm within all this madness that was happening, that had just happened, to be able to go and do what you did a few minutes after the benches cleared?
Yeah, no, I really wanted to win this game since the first inning. Obviously, big game. So I was really trying not to let anything distract me or bother me. Just really pay attention to the game and be ready if I get the situation like I did. I know everybody's talking about the homer, but if you go and see Diaz base hit and then Singleton walked especially when he hasn't played a lot of days and coming from the bench, facing probably one of the best closers right now in playoff. So I think the key was these two guys, and to be able to score all those runs.
Do a couple more, Evan, on the end of the first row.
So you've hit a lot of home runs. You've been hit by a lot of pitches. Was there any way for the Rangers to not interpret those actions as deliberate?
Yeah, it's hard, like I said, nobody likes to get hit, and like I said a minute ago, I have a lot of hit by pitches in my career, and you feel mad or sad that because it really hurts. So at the same time, there's no reason for us to hit Garcia in that moment, because we were really trying to keep the game on the line and to be able to come back in the game. But like I said, I don't have any comments.
The two last ones right up here.
José, si me permites, una de dos partes. La primera, ¿qué te parece celebrar un jonrón de esa manera? Como Adolis, lo ves en el fútbol, se celebran goles, en el básquet, en la NFL, los touchdowns y todo, de ciertas maneras también emocionantes. ¿Es falta de respeto o es aceptable?
No, para nada. Creo que especialmente en un juego de playoff donde mucha adrenalina, muchas emociones, obviamente no quiero que él conecte un jonrón, pero cuando tú estás espectador tú lo disfrutas, ¿sabes? Y todos somos diferentes, todos podemos mostrar nuestras emociones, nuestra alegría, creo, y fue un jonrón muy importante que dio él para irse arriba. No me pareció para nada una falta de respeto, y creo que es una conversación que estaba pasando en los últimos años de que si es bueno o no es bueno celebrar así. A mí me encanta de verdad cuando los peloteros lo hacen, y creo que no es una falta de respeto.
Y la segunda era la estrategia al final, los bateadores emergentes, Jainer y Singleton, algo que tal vez Dusty normalmente no hubiera hecho, pero valió la pena.
Sí, creo que todos aquí trabajamos como equipo, Dusty con los coaches, con el front office, y creo que fueron movimientos buenos porque salimos ganando el encuentro, ¿sabes? Uno de esos movimientos donde todo sale bien, todo va de maravilla. Pero creo que sigo insistiendo en que el basic de Díaz y la base por bola de Singleton muy importantes, de verdad, los dos.
We'll finish up on your left, about 5 rows back.
José, llevas muchos años jugando con Dusty, sabes que Dusty, no es una persona que por lo general haga lo que hizo hoy, nunca se ve así, Dusty es una persona calmada, tranquila, serena. Hoy se vio bien, estaba mortificado, ¿no? por lo que ocurrió. ¿Cuánto los motivó eso a ustedes? El hecho de darle, digamos que un espaldarazo, de tirarle la mano encima por la situación que vivió, que ya ni siquiera estaba en el juego en ese momento.
Dusty siempre va a estar para nosotros, eso es lo que lo caracteriza a él como manager, siempre está para sus jugadores, y ganar el encuentro después que lo votaron se siente muy bien, de verdad.
Jose, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and we'll see you in Houston.